What's going on, Detroit Lions fans? Frank Ragnow retiring and then unretiring and then re-retiring has sent fans into a frenzy. But what about Taylor Decker? He's not too far away from it. At least we can all assume. He suffered a lot of injuries. He's actually older than Frank Ragnow. And he suffered, I don't want to compare injuries, but pretty brutal injuries that are still lingering on in his career. And he's one of the last ones left from the Matt Patricia regime, Bob Quinn regime with Frank Ragnow. And many people wonder, when is Taylor Decker going to retire? Should that be a position in which the Lions prioritize this offseason, draft a tackle? Giovanni Banu is not the answer as of right now. He has not proved to be. So do the Lions need to make it a priority to get a tackle and avoid the same situation they were in this year with the Frank Ragnow stuff? Him retiring, not being prepared for it, and suffering the consequences. Well, Taylor Decker spoke to Dave Birkett, who's a great reporter. I got a lot of respect for Dave, and you could read the article on Detroit Free Press, which you should buy the subscription and read it yourself. But I have a little snippet from it. You guys can go check out the full story. It's on Dave's Twitter. But it gives more clarity to the situation, at least what he's thinking about, how he's going to approach the offseason. So let's take a look at what he said. So Lions offensive tackle Taylor Decker on the possibility of retirement via Dave Birkett. He said, like I said, ideally I would play. I would continue to play, but I just need to sit and evaluate. And this is not a decision that I want to make now or kind of consider right now, because it would be an emotional decision. He's dealing with pain. He's got injuries. And to be completely honest with you, I think one thing, but just my opinion, that would keep Taylor Decker playing, a big one to me, would be if Frank Ragnow comes back next year, because then he's going to come back. They're very, very good friends. So I think the possibility that Frank Ragnow returns next season and finishes out his contract, you could be in a situation where Frank and Taylor both retire in the same offseason. I think that could happen. Now, if Frank does not come back and he stays retired, it really comes down to whether or not Taylor Decker wants to go through the grind of another NFL season. With all the injuries he suffered in his career, injuries that still linger to this day. And I think he said once before that, with his daughter, he wants to be able to pick up his daughter and not have to be in pain to do so. Pick up his child. And he's tough as nails, man. Taylor Decker's very tough. So I'm curious to see what his approach is, but I can tell you this for certain. Brad Holmes, you need to prioritize getting a left tackle. I've interrupted the video to tell you about our friends over at Sleeper in the new promotion they have going on. A brand new promotion is now live on Sleeper that could be paired with the 100% deposit match promotion that's already been going on. It's a free $20, no deposit required, plus first-time users will also receive 100% deposit match up to $100. Use the code CT Sports. You guys should already be using Sleeper. It's one of the fastest organically growing fantasy platforms in the entire world, with millions and millions of active users. They are crushing it. And if your state allows it, you should be using Sleeper Picks. It's a real money product that connects friends over picks. You just choose 2 to 8 of your favorite players from pregame, live, or across different sports. Pick more or less than the predicted stats. And on Sleeper, you can get up to 1,000x payouts. Share with your friends. Get rewarded together. Don't forget, code CT Sports. Get a $100 deposit up to $100, and you got your free $20 entry. Sleeper is taking care of their customers. Always remember, gamble responsibly. Now let's get back to the video. In this draft, Brad has always notoriously said, I don't draft on positions. Well, you better start thinking about it, because you got to consider bringing in a left tackle, because I'm telling you right now, if Taylor Decker retires and you got to patch up that left tackle spot, you are screwed. I know a rookie isn't a lot better, but it's still way better than trying to patch it up with some middle-of-the-pack tackle. At least take someone with pedigree, someone that you can be excited about. Even if Taylor plays another a year, that tackle gets to learn from Taylor, gets to learn from Penei Sewell, and then start the following year. Either way, it's something the Lions should do. And good tackles go in the first round, man. That's where they always go. Could there be one in the second, third? Yeah, but usually that's the top of the draft position. So I would have no problem if the Lions considered taking one. I know center's up there as well. I completely get it. Even though tackle is higher on the list in general, tackle's very important. I mean, you guys saw the Bengals game when Giovanni Manu started. Jared almost got killed. Like, center's important, don't get me wrong, but at least Jared can see the pressure coming. His blind side's very important. And I don't know, the biggest question I think I have, guys, is does Penei Sewell end up playing left tackle? Because I'll tell you this. I think Penei should play left tackle. You have to have your best offensive lineman playing left tackle. That's just my opinion. Especially the athlete Penei Sewell is. He played left prior to getting into the NFL. He's an athlete. He can play it. And you want him protecting Jared's blind side. That's what I believe. Tristan Wirfs, I think, is one of the only players, if not the only player, I'd have to really think about it. I don't know off the top of my head, that has been an all-pro at right tackle and left tackle. I think Penei Sewell can do the same thing. He's an elite talent. So maybe you draft a right tackle. Maybe you draft a tackle that can play both left and right. I don't know. Maybe Miles Frazier can play right. I don't know. But what I do know is you got to figure it out. Who's playing left tackle and make it a priority this offseason. Because Brad Holmes, you don't want to be in another situation like you were this year without Frank Ragnow. What do you guys think, though? Comment down below on Taylor Decker's future. What should the Lions do in the offseason? What should they prioritize? And are you worried that Taylor Decker's going to retire or you think he'll be back next season? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. We'll be live tonight, 8 to 10 p.m., and I will catch you guys then. Hey, what's going on there? It's Jeff Iafrate. Appreciate you for finishing the video. You can check out one of the videos here suggested or show support by commenting, liking, and subscribing. And buy your merchandise, officialctsports.com.